GMC Pace Truck feature time. The 360 Sprint Cars, ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet, wave these drivers on. They're 4 wide and fancy for you, the fans. This is the Cool Kids Ice and Water Core Pack Merchandising Sprint Cars. And ladies and gentlemen, you came looking for a show. Well, here you go. Let's end all the anticipation as we bring to you our feature presentation.
Well, they jump on it here. Mitch Brown with a big lead off into turn number 1. Kruder dropping to the bottom, trying to grab a line, and Dylan Westbrook in there as well.
Mitch Brown in need of a good run here tonight. He's out in front, but here comes D-Dubs. Dylan Westbrook to the top of the board. He'll lead lap number 1.
Mitch Brown hard on the charge here in that number 10 car, going to the outside around the Kruder 49, looking for a bit of drive as they get onto the back straightaway.
Kruder got really loose in corner number 2. That allows Mitch Brown to pull away. So it's Westbrook, your leader, on lap 2. Brown second, Kruder third. Then it's Jamie Turner and Corey Turner 4th and 5th.
Kretschka working to the bottom on both of them. He gets under both of them here around turn 1 and 2. He'll take 2 for 1 through turns 1 and 2. Kretschka slots up in a 4th.
Dylan Westbrook looking to make it 5 in a row here tonight at Ohsweken Speedway. He's out in front with Mitch Brown in tow. He's trying to hold off Scott Kruder on the high side.
Turner's going at it with Jake Brown and hooping in a little bit further back just outside the top 5. Turner up to the top side as he chases after the 01 of Kretschka. It's all Westbrook after the first 4.
Up into the top 5, the 01 of Mikey Kretschka with a solid run here tonight. He's having a great season, top 5 in points in that 01. He's right in front of the 11 of Jamie Turner.
As Bill Stink, he's looking for a bit more power than he's got. Roger Lazone right down in front of Dylan Westbrook, and that was a big jump there for Westbrook, had to get out of it.
In corner number 4 comes Lazon. Mitch Brown will work to the inside of him and bring the 49 of Scott Kruder, with Westbrook your leader over Brown, Kruder, Kretschka, and Jamie Turner. Make that Jim Hoopinen now to 5th.
Hoopinen working the bottom of turns 1 and 2 to get that spot away, and now Kruder winding up things on the top of the 49 as he will take a swing here at Mitch Brown to the bottom of turn number 1.
Yeah, good battle for that second spot. Brown on top, Kruder on the bottom. Brown, though, very solid on that outside line. He just continues to hold the momentum.
Everybody trying to find their way to the inside except for the leader. Westbrook, the top 3 are right up on the outside, and now that time Kruder goes to the bottom to try and take a shot at Brown. Kretschka reeling them in a little bit, hooping and rounding out the top 5 a fair way back.
Westbrook now has lapped Lee Winger. Steve Lyons now works to the outside of Travis Cunningham and Curtis Gartley. A torrid pace being set by the driver of the 47X.
Kruder still trying to catch up to the Mitch Brown number 10. Brown smooth and steady up to the top side of 3 and 4, and Kruder right up on the rail, pounding it as he chases after second place Mitch Brown. Now he'll drop to the bottom. He's closing in on him.
At the halfway point, Dylan Westbrook is your leader. Second right now, the 10 of Mitch Brown. Third is the 49 of Scott Kruder. Fourth is Mikey Kretschka. Fifth right now, the 14H of Jim Hoopinen. 6 through 10 is Jake Brown, Tyler Hendricks. You've got Jamie Turner, Corey Turner, and right now Sean Slater completing the top 10.
Mitch Brown around the outside of Winger. Kruder's going to have to deal with the 2W. And as they get up on the top side, the 01 of Kretschka is starting to reel them in a little bit. At least he was last time through 1 and 2. Kretschka on the bottom, which has been his line lately, as everybody else in the top 4 still up on the top.
This kid has been on a rail for this entire 2017 season, as he mentioned, leading the points here at Ohsweken. Also with the SOS and the Patriots Sprint Tour Canadian Edition, he's the man to beat, and he's got almost a half a lap lead on Mitch Brown.
What a battle back here between Brown and Kruder, who are now having to deal with Cunningham and the 9 of Steve Lyons. 2 distinct lines between those lap cars. Kruder got way loose out of 4, and he'll lose some ground to the 10.
Westbrook now is lapped up to the 10th place car, so he has set this torrid pace. Continuing in second, Mitch Brown. Scott Kruder feeling the pressure. Here comes Mikey Crutchker looking for a podium finish.
Yeah, he's been married on that bottom line, but the top of 3 and 4 for Kruder. Look at how much faster it is as he really rips away. And now Kretschka's got to get around the outside of Cunningham. That's going to hurt his preferred line out of 2.
Westbrook, whoa, close call there with Corey Turner. He'll cut just in front of him on the front stretch and put the 97 a lap down.
Brown trying to reel up to Westbrook, but Westbrook's got him by a full half a track here. As we get to the closing stages of this one, the best battle out there is Kruder and Brown.
Yeah, Brown staying downtown where he likes to drive. Kruder on the outside line. He's pulled away now a bit from Crutchka, who's starting to fall into the grasp of Jim Hoopinen.
One likes the inside lane, but Hoopinen is very good through the middle of 3 and 4. And now Mikey goes up to the top to make a move on Steve Lyons, and that'll pay off for him. And he doesn't really fade back into the clutches of Hoopinen. Now he comes back to the bottom. And Kruder's starting to reel in Brown a little bit.
White flag is out on the field. Dylan Westbrook is your leader. He's lapped up to the 7th place car of Tyler Hendricks. Coming through 3 and off of corner 4 for the final time. They go from green to checkers, and D-Dubs goes 5 in a row. Dylan Westbrook wins at Ohsweken.
Mikey Kretschka up in front of Kruder to grab the final podium position as Brown will come around. Kruder back to the top. Who's going to get the drive? Kruder comes back around Kretschka and grabs the 3rd spot. 5th will be Jim Hoopinen, and the rest of the field, you'll have to give it to us, Greg.
Jake Brown comes home in 6th, and everyone else was a lap down. Tyler Hendricks, Sean Slider, Corey Turner, and Alex Hill, your top 10. So D-Dubs, Dylan Westbrook makes it 5 in a row at Ohsweken Speedway. I heard it suggested on Facebook earlier this week. Maybe it's time to put a bounty on this young man's head. He has been unbelievable. He's won in everything he's driven this year. He's won at Ohsweken. He's won with the SOS. He's won with the Patriots. He's won with the Empire Super Sprints. He has a crate sprint car win at Humberstone. He even has a micro sprint win here on Thursday nights. It's been hard to beat this man, the driver out of Scotland, Ontario, in the Bradshaw Fields. Ohsweken Speedway number 47X. Let's hear it for D-Dubs, Dylan Westbrook.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, he works his way out of the Ohsweken Speedway Bradshaw Brothers number 47X. How about a hand for the hottest guy in Ontario, sprint cars, and pretty much the Northeast, Dylan Westbrook. Dylan, another solid run for you. You got to be super impressed with the car Steve and the crew put on you every week.
Yeah, the car's amazing. I could go anywhere, high, low, through lap traffic, and be right on the cushion or right by the wall, and it just stuck everywhere. The car was great.
Did you know how far you were out in front?
No, I was just hoping, just kind of went to the top and was waiting for someone to nose into me on the inside, but never really seen anyone, so I've had a little bit more left if I really had to, but it would have been close.
How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Dylan Westbrook picks up another win and continues the amazing season. Rolling along here, HRW Automotive Mini Stock feature coming up. We'll turn it up to Greg for the lineup.
Thanks, Clint. As things wrap up down to Lucas Oil Victory Lane, 5 wins in a row here at the Big O for Dylan Westbrook. Swept the weekend last weekend here on Friday night and Saturday down at Brighton Speedway. This kid is on a mission here in 2017. As we get ready for the starting lineup here for the HRW Automotive Mini Stocks, as they get ready to go 15 laps in their feature event. Again, the winner of this race will draw the 50/50 ticket number. Starting on the pole, out of Brantford, the Broker Link. Dixon engine number 6 is Jason Dixon. And lining up on the outside in the 11P, out of Burlington, it's Patrick Abramson. Row number 2 to the inside out of Waterford. It is the 4W of Wade Thorne. And rolling off in the 4th position out of Caledonia, the 265 is Mike Evers. Row 3 in the 5th starting spot out of Woodstock, Ontario, in the 6 the 66X make that. In the Hawkins Electric Woodstock Nissan ride, that is Brandon Jansen's. And his outside in car number 19 out of Ancaster, it's Kyle Wirt. Row number 4, inside in the 7th starting spot out of Hagersville, the Mert Timpson Auto, Caledonia Auto Supply, 23 of Dusty DeBoer. And starting from position number 8 out of Carlisle. In car number 29X, the Eggs Custom Fab ride, that is Davey Boughton. Row 5.